Online. Wake up. Log entry 32. We are approaching our destination. Shall I begin the thrusters warm-up sequence?
Oh, yes, please. Oh, God, you gave me a start.
Sorry. You had nodded off. Warm-up sequence in progress. Warm-up complete.
I have control.
You have control.
Yeah, no props. Where's that wreck?
The wreck will be visible in 3, 2, 1.
Copy that. In visual.
Remember the thrusters wake. Allow 40-meter minimum distance to avoid disturbing the debris field.
Copy that. I'll be careful.
Scanning. Appending.
Bit closer.
Warning, debris to our port, starboard and below.
I'm aware. A parker here.
Thruster set to maintain position.
Lights off.
Confirmed.
CVA them.
Scanning. If you don't mind me asking, why are we surveying the wreck?
Just want to see what we're going to have to move relative to disassemble and reassemble.
We do not possess a blueprint for a quantum displacement drive.
Well, the thrusters look good.
Therefore, I recommend the jump drive is moved rather than disassembled.
We will need the tug.
Agreed.
A couple of hydrogen thrusters, loads of ion thrusters.
Scanning.
So there's no problem there.
Appending.
The tanks, the refinery.
Mind our head.
Thank you.
Update pending.
There's that oxygen generator there. Need those parts. Log that.
Log appended.
An upgrade module.
Coordinates logged. Log appended.
Lots of bits and pieces.
Update pending.
There she is. My salvation. Let's get on.
Scanning. Why are we heading into the asteroid? Do you require the drills to be initiated?
Going in. I want to start construction of a vessel actually inside this asteroid.
Can you be more specific?
I have a hunch the Okra doesn't know of this place.
Please explain.
I don't know. I can't explain it. It's just a feeling. I've got a feeling
Searching.
they don't know this wreck is here.
A feeling or guess based on intuition rather
And
than
with all
fact.
this iron around us, hey, we've got the resources, ice, iron, and all the rest of it here. Plus, it will shield us
Understood.
from all but very close up inspection.
I don't think the Ogre would be happy to see us here.
So, you know, probably a bit paranoid, but every time I return to Port Henry, I keep expecting to be greeted by Okra or something.
I would warn you of any vessel within sensor range.
I feel a little bit more at ease out here. Once we get the new vessel's basics online, we can basically live here.
We still require the food stocks aboard Port Henry.
So, let's make a start.
I will start to compile an inventory list of available materials and spares situated at Port Henry.
If you could please, I'd be grateful.
Acknowledged. File saved, location displayed.
Could you please start to mine out some of the iron? Especially around
Connection to driller established, control assumed.
the centre area. Just get this in place.
Running
and,
diagnostics and flight checks. I have control. In operation.
Copy that.
Confirmed.
This needs to be firmly attached to the asteroid. So...
Biomonitor surgist nutritional intake is required. We are starting to lose weight.
Yes, I'm starting to get a bit hungry. We'll deal with that later.
Acknowledged.
Right, that side is tied in nicely, and that side as well, so it's just these two. If I get a section underneath.
Drill 4 still requires repairs and is operating 23% above normal parameters.
Seem to get quite the angle.
Thermal degradation
Let's try this
increasing,
one first.
compensating.
There we go, that's that one tied in. Good. Okay, I'm happy with how that's tied in. Need to be a bit higher.
Agreed.
How are you doing back there?
47% capacity. Networked node 0.012 ping. Network range decreased by proximity to asteroid. Connection limited to line of sight. The driller is doing fine.
Right, hopefully that's high enough. Refinery.
Blueprint snap-on mode engaged. Rotation indicators displayed on your HUD.
So that's... I don't want it like that.
Drill 4 parameters rewritten to restrict revolutions to 110.
Oops, I'm in the build box.
Update installed. Running diagnostics.
Right, so that's the refinery lead.
Diagnostics complete. Update complete.
Yeah, it looks to be the correct rotation. I don't need this.
The driller's cargo container is at 80% capacity. Reactor output increased to compensate for increased mass.
Roger, copy that.
Trimming ballast.
Right, assembler.
Remember to align the connection points to facilitate conveyor connectivity.
Okay, remember the connection points. Roger that. Access ports match. Do that? Yes, they do. Right, so I have an upgrade module above and below it as well. So in here, put the oxygen generator, oxygen tank, oxygen generator. There we go. You come with me. Doesn't look quite right. You're mine. You're mine. This is mine. This is mine. You're mine. Well, you will be mine when my inventory's a bit more empty. I'll be back for you. I'll be back.
I do not understand.
I ignore it.
Ignoring you, I do understand.
Thank you.
After weeks without human contact, it is normal to experience psychological discomfort. Research indicates symptoms may be partly alleviated by adopting a pet, or anthropomorphizing an inanimate object.
But I've got you.
Driller at 92% capacity, terminating mining sequence.
Unless you want to become my pet.
Entering remote standby.
You're supposed to be keeping me sane anyway. Unless you are really just a voice in my head.
Trimming mass.
And I am totally mad.
Desired center of gravity achieved.
I noticed you haven't answered my last question yet.
Node and suspend. I am not just in your head, I could also broadcast via the suit's comm. Log updated.
I need the parts for the refinery, so I'm going to strip this one.
Agreed. Once the refinery and assembler are online, we can start to fabricate parts on site. Build time will be reduced with on-site fabrication. I recommend the oxygen generator be the next priority.
There. She's pretty strict. All the parts that I need.
Confirmed.
Let's get back. I'll put these into the refinery.
Confirmed. The driller node is in suspend. However, I have kept the lights on to aid construction.
Yep.
Fuel depletion in 203 hours at present drain
Yeah,
rate.
just leave it there, it'll be fine. If I need to top up, when I need to top up, I'll approach the ship then.
Acknowledged.
Where were we?
The refinery fabrication requires large steel tubes times 20.
Large steel tubes. Large steel tubes.
Motors times 16 and 16 steel plate.
Almost there. Just a few bits and pieces here. There. Oh, damn it.
I did tell you that 16 steel plate were required.
Alright, I need to recharge.
The thermal regulator has been incorrectly installed.
Are you sure I fitted that heating element backwards? Did I really have to disassemble the entire thing?
If we left it as it was, the refinery would have ignited upon activation.
Yep. Okay, well, I'm hungry. I am hungry.
If you remember, I did recommend eating 3.2 hours ago.
Where are you? Oh, there you are. Let's go and get something to eat. I know it's going to be a 4 or 5 hour round trip, but
I recommend that you return to Port Henry.
I have control.
Not only for you to eat but to start stripping the port of available parts and resources.
I need some energy to keep me going.
Agreed. GPS coordinates locked. Will you be sleeping on the return?
Probably. Where's the oh, there she is. Just going to do a quick flyby.
Please explain the reason for course deviation.
I'm looking at which side of the ship are we going to move. I was thinking the starboard because we have hydrogen tanks, thrusters, the reactors, and one of the jump engines on that side. The second jump engine we can piggyback on the other, on the back of the other one, I think.
The tug will be required to facilitate the recovery of those sections. We have entered the inner hangar's gravity well.
Roger that. Can you band the miner, please? I need the bathroom.
Acknowledged. I have control. While we are here, I recommend that you gather 6 MREs. They can be heated via the cockpit's connector, and will enable you to eat while we are located at the fabrication site.
Okay, sounds like a good idea. It will also reduce the round trip time.
Agreed.
Okay, let's get on with this. I feel better now I've eaten. I need a cargo container.
Several small cargo containers are situated behind you.
Got it. This is empty, yes? Or is there anything in it?
The one directly in front of you scans as empty. Minor items are scattered amongst the cargo containers.
Copy that.
Do you wish to view the details?
Not at the moment, thank you.
The assembler designate as spares is located in the right-hand corner when facing the driller's location.
She is very responsive after
The tug has been built to enable large mass objects to be moved. It will be highly responsive when lightly loaded, reconfiguring gyroscopes to compensate.
Well, that's ideal. We're going to need something to move parts of the wreck around with. That's why I repaired her. Right, park her here. Upgrade modules, lots of them, and an oxygen generator. I might need parts from that, but I'm definitely going to strip these.
Agreed.
Okay, let's make a start.
Inventory full.
That side's stripped.
Confirmed.
There's so many parts here, I don't know really where to start. But we'll start with...
Updating. Amending port and local inventory files.
Exit.
Update complete.
Empty the inventory of the Assembler 8.
Understood. Assembler 8 contains 34,860 kilograms of base materials and fabricated parts, assorted. Container 2 holds 65,741 kilograms of salvaged parts, assorted. Both inventories combined will require 2.7 cargo containers to transport.
Take all the things, take everything.
The refinery holds 87321 kg of refined and unrefined base materials. Capacity at 68%.
I'll sort the order out later on, but for the time being I'm just dropping items into the cargo container.
Acknowledged.
Next load.
Remember to collect salvaged parts from cargo 2.
I'll get to that container later.
Understood. Minor warm-up complete. Control established. Locked onto beacon tug.
Okay.
Ready to execute upon your signal.
I'll have to go back for the raw materials. I think there's some iron. This is iron there. Oh, and here. Right, we're full.
Confirmed.
Let's get back to the wreck.
Container registers at 98.78% capacity.
If you control the miner,
Hangar doors stripped in operation.
Follow me and you're
Doors
ready.
opening.
Whee! Faster than you.
Registering increased levels of endorphin. Stop enjoying yourself.
Sport.
Driller on your 5 o'clock and low. Beacon lock at 99% signal strength.
Almost there.
Matching course and velocity.
I have my next job for the miner as well lined up when we're ready.
The regulator in drill 4 still requires repair.
When we get to it. No problems.
Decreasing velocity.
Lights on. There we are.
Driller in park mode, reducing reactor output. Awaiting repair.
Copy that. I'll get to it in a few minutes.
Offline.